A ship leaves port at 1 p.m. and sails the direction of north 34 degrees west. As we draw our axis of north, south, east, and west, we will recognize north 34 degrees west gives us the angle from north, rotating it towards the west of 34 degrees. We also know that it has a rate of 24 miles per hour. Our second ship leaves at northeast of 56 degrees, again rotating the angle from north at an angle of 56 degrees. We will know that 34 plus 56 indeed gives us 90 degrees, which means that we have created a right triangle. We now know or asked how far apart the ships are after 3 p.m. Well, after 3 p.m. our first ship travels for 2 hours, so its total distance must be 24 times 2, or 48 miles from the port. Our second ship travels for an hour and a half at a speed of 18 miles per hour, or 1.5 times 18 is equal to 27 miles. We are now asked to find the distance between the two ships, recognizing that this is the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Therefore, we have c squared is equal to 48 squared plus 27 squared, or c is approximately 55 miles. We are now asked for the second piece of the puzzle, in which we were asked to find the bearing from the first ship to the second ship. In order to do that, we can construct a north, south, east, west axes. What we are looking for is the bearing, and we will see that from the first ship, our second ship is in the direction of southeast. Therefore, the angle that we are looking for is the angle that the hypotenuse of that right triangle makes with the south axis. In order to find out this information, we can find out alpha, the angle inside our right triangle, as well as beta, the angle that makes on the outside of our right triangle with the south axis. In order to find alpha, we will recognize that we have an opposite and the adjacent values of our legs of our triangle known. Therefore, we know that the tangent of alpha is equal to the opposite, or 27, over the adjacent of 48, or alpha is equal to the tan inverse of 27 over 48. Putting this into our calculator, we can find out that alpha is approximately 29 degrees. We are now ready to find beta. We can find beta by recognizing that our two axes form our parallel lines, and that we have our transversal line that cuts them. We would now know that alternate interior angles must be equal. Therefore, beta has to be equal to 34 degrees. To find our bearings, we would take 29 plus 34, which gives us 63 degrees. Therefore, our bearing is south 63 degrees of east.